Hooray for Hollyweird! Sean, Lexi, and baby Brody. Shark Month is over. What do we do? Hello from Hollyweird. Welcome to Hollyweird. Everybody.
Welcome. How are we
man.
feeling?
Feeling great. Feeling good, feeling great. We have an episode today. An interesting little episode, a thought piece, a think piece, if you will.
Tell me more about it.
Tell you more. So, Lexi tuned into the internet because, she's a child, has informed me that the New York Times did a 100 best movies of the 21st century thing, and it swept the internet by storm because you could fill out your own thing and whatever.
You could fill it out for free, but dude, the New York, has any website ever had more pop-ups to pay for a subscription?
No, you can't get through. New York Times, baby, locking it down. They are locking it up. Lock and key. It's hard to get. It's not hard. You just pay for it. But who wants to pay for this shit? It's fucking crazy. But anyway, so they did this 100 best movies of the 21st century. So we were going to do a bonus episode kind of on it because Lexi pitched it as or did you pitch it as a show idea? Yeah, right?
I don't remember.
But anyway, pitch came out. I was like, that's pretty good. Started thinking about it. And I was like, man, this could make a full episode if we did our top 10 movies of the 21st century, as well as our top 10 horror movies of the 21st century.
Okay, first question. You and I did not discuss like any rules or anything. Were there any you gave yourself? Because I had like a code I was subscribing to when adding movies to my list.
So, I there's like a few things. So I have all the New York Times lists available. And so I feel like we might want to go through that. Second, rules. Did I have a code? I started out kind of just like compiling what I've loved since the year 2000. And then I was like, how do you rank these? It was the same. You texted me. You were like, I don't want to, like, this is frustrating because it's like, how do you rank some of these things? Like, and I think what I decided was it had to like move you in a way. It had to make you be like, wow, and like energize you or do something and not just walk away being like, that was a great movie. Like, that's a great movie is fine, but like to be the top 10 of the 21st century, I feel like it's got to be like something that kind of stuck with you for a long time.
So, okay, in mine right now. I honestly think there's one that probably does not belong to be on there or does not deserve to be on there, but I tried to. My top 10 movies of the 2000s, no one would ever want to hear that. So I tried to look at it. I texted Sean. I was like, I'm blending like what I love with like a critical eye kind of.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, I think that's the right thing to do. I don't know. This goes back to this like whole reviewing thing, internet reviews and Letterboxd and shit. It's like, how are people rating this? Because you're not a film critic. You didn't go to film school. Just because you watch a bunch of movies doesn't mean you can be like, put this like super critical film technique thing. And where does that end? It's kind of this multiple layered thing that I think people need to look at more. But like half of it is, did you like it? You know what I mean?
Well,
like, was it fun?
What's interesting is you have more of like a personal Instagram. My Instagram is all movies. Like that is all that it is. I only follow like people, movie people, whatever. Some people have been posting their lists and I've noticed a lot of similarities. Are you trying to tell me that of the 100 lists I saw, all 100 of you have the same top 10 movies? Or were we persuaded?
I think there was a big persuasion element to this. I did
I
not
think there was
look
too.
I did not look at any other lists at all. I looked at some IMDb lists which were fucking, I mean, those are psychotic. So it's like number one was like Sharkula and shit. So it was just like a crazy list. So I only looked at lists like that. I didn't look at the New York Times one. I have a feeling of maybe where people went, but I'm curious for you to fill in those gaps for me. Although it'll probably look a lot like the New York Times one.
Well, I didn't see a top 10. I don't know if they released that yet or not. They
They
did
did.
they released a top 100 list.
That's
Which that
yes, that which includes a top 10. Just fun fact.
okay.
They
Yes,
stop it.
I suppose you have a point.
They stop at 11.
But I was FaceTiming my brother and he wanted to look at it together. And I mean, we can take a peek at it after we're done. But it was interesting. It was, and I
Should
think
we do the main one first or after?
I mean, maybe after because that's like the main event, you know?
Yeah. So, okay, we'll do it after. So, what they did was, just for reference, they interviewed the New York Times did two things. They did the 100 best movies of the 21st century. But there was a ballot done with celebrities and actors and directors that filled in the ballots for the top 100 movies. I can
Okay, so it's the
but
fucking
it's a good list. It's a great list. Who they got to vote.
is it just like the Academy?
No, it's people in Hollywood. Mel Brooks, Sofia Coppola, Bryce Dallas Howard, Stephen King, John Lithgow got a vote. And we could see how each one of them voted, by the way.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Now, they voted the way we did our ballots, which was top 10. And they did a reader's top 100 also, reader's choice top 100. So we can look at both of them. It could be interesting there. But yeah, lots of voters here. Robert Eggers, what do you think he chose?
Who gives a fuck? That's what I think.
Everything shitty is what he chose.
Well, okay. So if we're starting with horror, kind of same question. I personally was a bit more liberal with my top 10 horror.
Okay. Sure.
Like I had texted Sean when talking about the quandary of these lists. I was like, it's hard because like in my heart, Hatchet is a top 10 since the 21st century. But I can't have that be a top 10. You know what I mean? So again, It was like blending that because since the 2000s, there has been so much fucking horror. Like it's
so
crazy.
Much shit.
And it's like if you just made a list of the big ones, you know, that like spawned franchises and shit and like kind of reshaped horror, then everyone's gonna have the same list. I tried to get a little more personal with it, but not entirely.
No, I think that's what you're supposed to do. I just saw some of the like celebrity ones because I clicked on John Lithgow because I need to know what he did. And they are definitely movies that they were like, I fucking love this. And I guarantee you these aren't like super high on the lists. You know what I mean? Like they definitely have some weird shit in there. Dude, John Lithgow has Silver Linings Playbook on his list.
That's fantastic.
It's fucking awesome.
Yeah, that is a lot of fun. If I remembered who posted what, I would be calling out names right now, but I don't remember who posted what. However,
but you're on watch.
I'm watching. I saw a little too much crossover for my liking. A suspicious amount.
Oh, for sure. I mean, and this is what I don't like too about things sort of like Letterboxd and shit like that is that weird like I don't know, posturing just to like say a movie's good. See, and I get a lot of shit, and I did get a lot of shit from my Jaws commentary, whatever. I think there's a lot of people that just say they like fucking Jaws because they're supposed to.
Speak the truth, even if your voice shakes.
I can't be the only one that's like, that movie, meh. Like,
I mean, yeah, it's a fucking dumb opinion for sure, but like, don't pretend it's not your opinion, you know?
Right, right. Like, just say it. Like, who gives a shit? You don't have to pretend. Because I guarantee you, there's a lot of things about Jaws I don't know. I don't care to know. I know a lot of why it's so good has to do with like the lore behind it and stuff. I bet if you asked 25% of the people that say they love Jaws and it's like the best horror movie, why? I don't know if you'd get an answer, like a real answer. I think you'd get
Sure.
like but if it's like I love it and it's a great movie, I think I'm okay with that answer. But
Yeah, I don't know. You guys are all lying on the internet for some reason that I don't really understand.
it's a thing about knowledge on the internet. You can't, no one can like be like, I didn't know that, or else everyone's like, you fucking idiot.
No, it's crazy. And like people fall into one of two camps with it, especially on Letterboxd. It's like people either rate higher than they normally would, or they're just like, this movie fucking sucked. And that's like, if you go to their letterbox, like their entire profile is just like hating on shit. And it's like, okay, brother.
I could talk about that forever because it pisses me the fuck off.
If I see a movie and it falls beneath 2 stars for me, like if unless it's like comedic, like unless it falls between 2 stars and I like loved it. Like I don't know an example. I'm just gonna say Strangeland, but I think I rated that higher. It's like I would rate that half a star, but like with pride. Like, you know what I mean? I would be like, this isn't malicious. Like, I love this movie and put the little heart. But if a movie like earnestly falls below 2 stars, I don't even rate it. It's just like I just log it.
Wait, I'm sorry. I am going through the guest ballots on it and I got to Stephen King.
What?
His list is fucking crazy and I love it. It's not
Okay,
that crazy,
warm me up.
but
Warm me up. Tell me.
I don't know if I should warm you up or just hit you with the main course of this bad boy. In his
I want to
top
know his
10.
entire list. I know. I want to know his whole list.
All right, I'm because this is lower on the list. It doesn't show. It doesn't. I guess they don't rank them in order. It's just like their top 10 or whatever. So he has Black Hawk Down, which it tells you whether it made the main list or not, and it didn't. Brokeback Mountain.
Why does everyone? I'm surprised. Everyone fucking loves that movie.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, I mean, I think it was like a massive hit. I saw it in theaters. Uh, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I think it's more like the acting in that one, right? Like I don't remember anything about it, honestly, but Children of Men,
Okay.
$1 Million Baby.
All
That's an
right.
interesting choice.
It's a
Also
choice,
not
yeah.
on the list. No Country for Old Men.
You know what?
What?
Can I interject really fast?
Yeah.
I am telling a story now, and it's not my story. Adam
Okay, great.
Green said. So I guess what I think the Arrow Theater in Los Angeles used to have like filmmakers come out and like show whatever movie they love the most. And they were supposed to have Wes on the podcast, but he had cancer and he like hadn't told anyone. And oh my God, I lost it. What was the movie you just said?
No Country for Old Men.
Okay, I'm back. And so they were supposed to have him on the podcast like 2 weeks before he died or something insane like that. Like he was like, yeah, I'll be there. And then he just stopped responding to them. And like right before that, he did an Arrow screening and he showed that.
Have you seen it?
Yeah, I watched it after I heard that story.
I fucking love that movie. It's so
What a
fucking
weird
good.
little movie for Wes
It's
to show, though.
one of my favorites. It's on my not quite made it list.
We were doing that?
Could be subbed in. Huh?
I didn't have that.
You didn't have what?
Not quite list. Well, finish this and then we'll talk more about that.
Yeah. Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? Oppenheimer, The Departed, Train to Busan, cool.
Busan?
Busan? I don't know. Is that what it is? Is it Busan?
Train to Busan.
Okay. But Busain rhymes.
Train to Bussy.
Train to Bussy on. And in his final spot, this man
Okay.
chose a horror film featured on Hollyweird itself.
Is it Jenny Penn?
It is Jenny Penn. Oh,
And his
oh,
regular.
hell yeah, brother.
That is.
Hey, Stephen King
Perhaps.
fucking rocks.
That is perhaps my favorite thing to ever be. That's so fucking funny.
And a fun fact to tell people after you make them watch The Rule of Jenny Penn, and they're like, what the fuck was this? And you're like, Stephen King says it's one of the best of the 21st century in the top 10.
I'm always so curious, like, because everything gets that Stephen King stamp on it. Like, anything you fucking see is like, and I mean, not anything, not like the fucking actual garbage, but it's like Stephen King quote on top of this movie poster, Stephen King quote on top of this book cover. Is that just what he does? Like, watch movies and read books? Because, like, what a life.
Yes, that's all he does now. And I always get these headlines that are like, Stephen King praises this movie as being one of the scariest of all time.
Yeah.
And you're like, what? He just goes on Twitter and is like, this movie fucking rocks and scared me. And I think he might be getting paid for it somehow.
But would he even need to?
We need him to shout out the Hollyweird. That's what we need to try and do, is get in his head and be like, boy, Hollyweird's a real spook fest.
There has to be a way. I'll have to look into this. He doesn't really do like podcasts or anything, but he's also like,
he's out there.
Well, yeah. And there's an author I love named Riley Sager. And for his first novel, his name is a pseudonym because he wanted like he'd written under other books under his real name, but Riley Sager is like an androgynous pseudonym because he thought that he might sell more books that way, which I think is kind of valid. Like, I've always said that if I ever wrote a book, no one's reading a book witten by Lexi. You know what I mean? Like, I think I would do Alex. Like,
Okay.
I legitimately think I would do Alex. But Stephen King gets sent like 50,000 books a day. And so Riley Sager wrote his like first novel. And I was listening to a podcast with him, and he was like, I fucking woke up one day before the book had been like released to a tweet from Stephen King that said that like Final Girls was one of the best books of that year. And it's just like, that's fucking insane. Because he was like, I didn't even know that he got sent it. And all of a sudden I wake up and like Stephen King is tweeting about my book, which is like a dream, baby.
I mean, yeah, that would be fucking incredible.
Did you see Life of Chuck or no?
No, I haven't seen it. I think it's already out of theaters, actually.
Probably.
That did not stick around very long. Did it?
No.
All right. All right. So where do we want to start? Do we want to start with the horror ones or the basic ones?
I think we should start with the horror ones since we're going to finish with the actual New York Times top 10.
Yeah. Okay. I agree.
But with this, did you rank them or just general top 10?
No, I didn't. It's just a general top 10, and my horror one is a little bit, I wrote down a ton because I was like, I don't even know how I rank these. I was going to kind of like work through it with you because it's an interesting, it's mostly ranked, by the way. It's an interesting group of fucking horror movies. I don't know. You don't think about 2000 to 2025 like.
No, they're fucking different lifetimes.
Right. And then you forget that. And then you start looking at lists of movies and you're like, Jesus fucking Christ. Like, how am I supposed to rank all of these?
You know what else I noticed? A lot of them were like on the actual New York Times list. A lot of them are like the last 5 years. And it's like, are these just fresh in your mind? Or
dude, I'm sure fucking Hereditary made people's lists, and
of course it did.
No, thank you.
We should break that down sometime because I'm with you, brother. I really am.
I want to see. I wonder if Bo is not afraid is on any of these.
The way Hereditary created a new group of like insufferable people needs to be studied by science.
Oh, it's the fucking worst. It's the fucking worst.
And Hereditary, it's not a shitty movie. Like, it's a good movie, but the way it impacted a group of people is miserable.
It truly is. All right, I'm gonna go first. Now, in no particular order, I will say this one would be very high for me, though.
I was gonna go 10 down, but you didn't.
Okay, if you're gonna go, if you're gonna go 10 down, that's fucking hard. Okay, I'm okay with this number 10 for me. Shit. This was lower on my list. See, I don't even know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
How many fucking movies you got written down and don't lie?
A lot for horror, not for the main one.
You get 10.
No, I know. All right.
What was the episode where Joe was like, can you imagine? I don't remember if he said it on mic or after, where he was like, can you imagine listening to a fucking like podcast of them ranking something and they each have different numbers and don't rank
them? But wait, isn't that what didn't a show do that though?
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna throw this one in the 10 spot. I think it's solid. The Invisible Man.
Lay one else?
Yes.
I'm fine with that.
I thought it was fucking awesome. I thought it was and I did not want to do any remakes, but that's not really a remake. It's so fucking good. It has an edge. It's an awesome movie. I think it was great. And not heavy-handed, but showing like like this stalkery thing. It was fucking great. I loved it. A+.
I think I'm going to be more interested in once I hear your entire top 10, then I'll make a judgment because I think it's all going to work together. Invisible Man was great. Did not make my list.
Okay.
And it surprises me that it made yours.
I loved Invisible Man.
10, I just have Final Destination.
Final Destination? 21st century? All right. 10. Okay. Anyway.
And I also did not include remakes or sequels in my list.
The Invisible Man is the only one I did. I did have Dawn of the Dead remake as a shout out.
You and your little shout outs.
Honorable mention. Honorable mention. Gonna throw a newer one in here. It's lower on the list because it's so new, but I think it will end up being much higher as the years go on. Mark my words. Sinners.
Okay. Should I now announce that I also have Sinners on my list?
Ooh, what spot?
Number 5.
Oh, juicy.
Contemplated putting it on my real top 10, but didn't.
Yeah, it can't. It can't.
No, I think...
I appreciate it. The genre appreciates you, but no, nah.
Sinners is here to stay, baby.
I agree.
I really think it is.
I agree. I think it has major staying power.
Okay, after... This is the last one and then it gets kind of... Okay, so my number 9 is, and should be no surprise, Late Night with the Devil.
Ooh, okay.
I was trying to think about what you might have on yours, and I have some guesses for your main one. However, your horror list, I really don't know.
What? Oh, okay. Okay. I thought you were saying you knew my horror list, and I was going to be excited for you to guess. Yeah. Okay, so there was one movie, though, that I don't consider it horror, though, but it is kind of, but not really. I don't think it belongs on the horror list, and it's on my top 10, but I don't think I should do it. Okay. Okay. So I have that. This one is all heart points. I think it did something not just for the genre, but for
Mankind.
The holiday of Halloween.
Oh.
Trick or treat.
Also on my list.
Where'd you put it?
Number 7.
Ooh-wee.
So Trick or Treat is fantastic. I do feel personally, I get less and less excited to watch it each year. And I think it's because of how popular it's gotten that it's become like oversaturated at Halloween time where I just see it everywhere I go.
I would agree with you on that. I actually have the exact same thought process on that one. It used to be my go-to, and then I don't know.
I don't seek it out. I'll have it playing on the TV at some point every October, but I never like sit down. Or the last 2 years, I haven't like sat down to watch it.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense. What do you have in the 8 spot?
Sitting at number 8, Get Out.
Okay. Do you have any other Jordan Peele movies in yours?
No.
I feel like you can only give them one spot.
I did that with my main list too. Everyone got one spot.
That's it. That's all you can get. This is just like the NBA All-Star ballot. You can't just vote. They opened it up to you could just vote 5 centers if you want. That's fucking psychotic. That's positions. Crazy. You rank. They get 1. You get 1 center. That's it. You vote for the best. Anyway.
Because the worst guy has his list as all Tarantino movies and whatever leftover space since the 2000s is Christopher Nolan.
Yeah. It's hard though. Tarantino put out some fucking bangers.
It was hard. It was.
I had like 2 in the list when I first started it, and I was like, I can't fucking do this. This is fucking crazy.
Yeah, I know, because it takes away the integrity of it,
It does, but it's also a testament. Like, I know everyone knows Tarantino's great, right? Like, he's great. But when you start putting a list together and you're like thinking about enjoyment factored into it, you're like, he's at the top of it. Like with all of them. All of them are up there. Yeah. So it's good for him. Anyway.
Good for him.
Good for him. That was 8. We're at 7.
Well, my 7 was Trick or Treat. So
7 was Trick or Treat.
There's some overlap. So I guess we'll just go back and I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, sure.
What you got?
I chose Record or Rec. I call it Record because that's what it is, right?
Interesting little choice.
It's a found footage film, so I had to show my found footage boys some love. I had to shout out my found footage fellas. And a gal can be a part of the found footage fellas. It's the triple F, the found footage fellas, and we just hang around. We watch anything that's found footage because hey, you got to give it a shot. It might be all right. Anyway, Record.
Nobody in that group has ever gotten laid.
Correct. That is correct. Yeah, no, that's 100% accurate. It's actually just me, by the way, in the found footage fellas.
No, it's you. Like, never mind.
It's me and Billy Baloney, and Billy Baloney is just there to like show moral support and not get fired from the show. Because I invited him in the break room once, and he was like, "That sounds great." And then he came, and it was just me and him. And now he just sits around trying not to get fired.
If we ever had a real show with like a budget and a set, dude, having like a Pee-wee's Playhouse break room segment would be so fucking funny.
Oh, I had to talk to Lexi about some
7
copyrighted material. Number 7. Oh yeah, I chose Record. Yeah, I forgot. Found footage fellas. We don't have sex.
Not having sex.
I just think it was fucking super cool. I thought it was a unique idea, and found footage needed to be shaken up at the time. We were getting the paranormal. That's a good question. I want to say 2007.
Oh, that old?
Yeah, I think so. I might be making that up. 2007. Nailed it. Whoop, whoop.
Nailed it. Interesting.
Yeah. I had a lot of fun. A lot of fun with that one. Any honorable mentions you want to fill in for your number 7, since your number 7 was
Trick or Treat.
Trick or Treat.
Honorable mentions. The only one I had that I had to erase was You're Next.
Ooh.
Yes. Because I don't know that it did anything special. It just did what everyone does really well.
It do what it did. And
what it did.
We love that for them.
We do. We certainly do.
All right. Good space filler there. I like that. And we got our new sticker. It do what it did. Remind me to shout out the 2 sticker ideas that people sent us.
Okay.
Because those were great. Both of them were awesome. All right. 7, 6. Well, it's a tough one. Let me
ask you.
Yeah.
Looking at your list, do you have a clear number 1?
Yes.
Okay.
Do I have a clear number 1? Yes. I sure do. All right.
Oh boy.
They're bouncing all around. I love them all so much. They're all so near and dear to my little heart. All right. Number 6, I will do, or 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Fuck. It's just so hard to plug them into the spots. I'll go Devil's Rejects.
Okay.
Fucking loved it. A step forward. I think, at that time we were expecting, look at the movies that were coming out at that time. What year was that? Devil's Rejects. That had to be 2005. Yeah.
It's so funny because Rob Zombie's movies are so fucking insane. And it's like, I don't know that all of them are kind of like the same caliber of insane. It's just that sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't.
Yes. To me, Devil's Rejects was like the most Rob Zombie. His whole persona's changed every 100 times, but I feel like in that moment that felt like the most Rob Zombie to me.
I'm okay with that.
Well, thanks.
Okay with that. Number 6.
What do we got?
I'm trying to decide if I want to move this guy up or not. Oh, fuck. I forgot that one was even on here. Oh, fuck. Oh, boy. Okay, number 6. I am going to say what is originally written down, which was Overlord.
That is wild. Good for you. Hey,
love Overlord. I've seen Overlord so many times in my life.
That's so nuts.
I love that fucking movie.
So crazy. Okay, good for you.
Do you not like Overlord?
Tell me. No, I like it. I barely remember it because I feel like every time I started it, I would fall asleep, but it had Wyatt Russell in it, so I loved that.
Because it's like a WW2 movie, which I love. I love a World War II movie. And though they're not actually zombies, throw in zombies, but not like whatever that one zombie Nazi movie is,
Red Snow?
Dead Snow, I think.
Oh yeah, Dead Snow.
Because Overlord is a true fucking D-Day movie. It really fucking is. But then you have quote unquote zombies in the same way that 28 Days Later are zombies. But it's because of the mad scientists that actually existed in Nazi Germany. And it's just one of the fucking things that he created gets injected into people and they go fucking buck wild nasty. It's so fun. And like the cast is so good. Like it's just good. It's like funny at spots. It's sad and like Nazi Germany at spots. It's a zombie movie at spots. Like fuck me up.
I like it.
Love it.
I like it. I like it. All right, 5. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or yeah, no. What? Are we at 5?
Yes.
No, this is. Oh, I'm doing it backwards, right? 1, 2.
You fool.
4, 5. Yes, I'm doing it backwards. Okay, this one was a tough one. I needed to include, and I'm not fully sold on this. Interchangeable here was Shaun of the Dead was the alternative pick.
Okay.
But what I put in its place was Cabin in the Woods.
Okay.
I think horror comedy deserves a little spot in here.
Sure.
But that made it work. I fucking love Shaun of the Dead. It's one of my favorite movies. Cabin in the Woods, though, is just so fucking fun and such a good idea and just never even touched. And Shaun of the Dead was writing that whole zombie thing that had been going on. So I don't know. I can't tell if that would have hit the same.
Right. Yeah, I have never really given a fuck about Shaun of the Dead, if I'm being honest with you. But Cabin in the Woods was the first movie I ever saw at the drive-in.
Ooh. How was it? Was it a fun experience?
Yeah. I mean, I was young, but it was fun.
There you go.
Great time. Highly recommend.
What's your 5?
Well, my 5 was Sinners, but I just realized that because I did it in my notes app. So I have regular and then horror. And then I just threw all the ones I liked on there and then ranked them. But one of them I didn't rank, like it didn't get a bullet point. So it's right under horror. Okay, so my number 5, my filler, The Descent.
All right. That's fair. I feel like that probably got a lot of love. No one's done a horror one yet that I've seen. So, but I'm sure that might even be on the top 100. I don't know. That movie's fucking great.
It's so fucking good.
So is that actually on your list or no?
I forgot about it. I think it would have been. Yeah. What would have gotten the boot? I think Final Destination would have gotten the boot if I saw The Descent.
Yeah. For sure. Final Destination was a big swing at 10, but I appreciate it. It was good. All right, number 4. Now we're getting into the juicy goodies. My
heart is sweating. My heart is sweating. My heart is racing. My ass is sweating.
Continue. All right, weird choice for me here, I think. I don't know, maybe not. I don't know. The Strangers. Went with The Strangers.
Okay.
I just think it's so effective. I think it fucked people up. Fucked me up. It was scary as shit. It was unique. And the ending is like super fucked up and weird too. I don't know. I dug it. It's hard to leave a movie on a negative ending and still feel like good about everything. Well, not good, but just like that wrapped things up for me. And that did it.
I bet you are just over the moon for Strangers Chapter 2.
I am not. And they showed a trailer during Megan 2.0 and...
Oh, no.
Hey, we're in trouble. We're in big fucking trouble.
We never weren't.
Yeah, I know.
But now that this one is presumably not a shot-for-shot remake of the first one again, it'll be fun trouble this time, you know?
We'll see. It might be a shot-for-shot remake again.
Oh my God.
No, it actually looks way different to the point where it sucks. So,
but Richard Brake, which is what we really care about.
That's what we care. Get Mr. Brake some more work. That's what we really need here.
Mr. Brake, I got some work for you, baby.
Oh my God. You're gonna work this.
Hit me up. My number
work
4.
This pussy. Richard breaks on the train to Bussy Town.
I wish. Sorry, Jeff. My number 4 is Hell House.
Oh, a newfound appreciation for the Hell House franchise.
After rewatching all 4 of them recently, I was like, these fucking rock. And they are so scary. It's insane.
Oh, we never talked about that. We should do an episode on that 4th one. Was it the 4th one? Yeah.
Yeah.
The 4th one. Because I don't know if we even told that story on the air about how I was like working out. It was not nighttime. It was like the evening. And I threw on 4 while I was on the treadmill. And I started texting Lexi. I was like, I'm so fucking scared right now.
Well, I mean, we're for sure going to have Cognetti back on when the 5th one gets released.
Yeah.
And we could kind of dive into 4 with him because 4, I like said to him recently, I was like, hey, I'm not being dramatic. I think that's the scariest movie that's ever been made.
It's fucking terrifying.
I think 4 might be the scariest movie ever made. I was so scared. So
the 4th spot was really for our regular spook fests. It's the number 4 slot. All right, number 3.
Final 3.
Number 3, 28 Days Later.
I should have seen that coming.
Just one of the best. I already talked about it, so love it. A+.
Love him.
What you got?
My number 3 is The Guest.
I knew this was going to be on your fucking list, and I've got a problem with it.
Why?
It's not a horror movie.
That is fair criticism of this.
Okay. But I understand because it is like cataloged. This is a weird thing. Okay, so I'm just going to spoil one of the movies on my other list because I would have put it on my horror list, is I Saw the Devil, which people are like, it's a horror movie. And it's like, there is a weird line, or like that Nightcrawler movie with Jake Gyllenhaal. Like people are like, this is a horror movie. It's a fucking thriller. But I also don't mind it. Throw it in our pool because I love it. Give it to me. So, like, if you want to call a great movie a horror movie, sure, by all fucking means. The more the merrier. But it is weird.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's very interesting. And I think maybe because the movie is like set on Halloween and it's like a thriller sci-fi thing, that because of the Halloween aspect, it gets...
That helps.
More so put into horror.
That helps. And the violence. There's like a level of violence that when you hit it, they're like, that's a horror movie now.
Richard Brake, turn around. Dan Stevens, get on the Bussy train, baby.
Bussy train's filling up. Lexi's Bussy train is standing room only. Put your bags up. We're going to need every fucking seat on the train. No bags and seats.
Yeah, it's a crowded area for sure.
That said, I also see it as like this very weird, small, rinky-dink train that's just like barely getting along. Billy Baloney's shoveling coal into it. It's a fucking old steam engine. It's not exactly the Polar Express, all right, guys. 7 fucking seats in the thing.
Should we do a Bussy train occupants ranked bonus episode?
100%. 100%. Who's sitting closest to the bathroom versus who's sitting right next to the conductor?
Dan Stevens is going to be wearing the little hat.
Oh, he is. He's going to be the Tom Hanks of it all. He's just going to be 18 characters. All right. So that was your number 3. All right. Number 2. Hard one for me. I still don't know if I love it, and I could definitely be talked into something else, but I have Green Room.
Almost, I thought about putting it on my list.
Yeah.
It's
in a weird spot for me. I don't know. Like, I do love it, but how much do I love it is the question. There's so many other deserving movies that it's like hard for me to fully get on board with that.
That doesn't make Green Room less deserving.
It doesn't.
Cosign. Fine with that.
All right. What's your number 2?
My number 2 is The Strangers.
Oh, shit.
Which is why your next got booted. Because it's like similar concept, like home invasion movies.
Right.
That I was like, I can't have 2 of them. And
no.
Strangers.
That's the right move. It's a
great
king of
flick.
Great flick. All right, number 1. Do you have a guess of what my number 1 would be?
No, you like the weirdest fucking shit. I like legitimately like can't get a feel for what it. I have no idea. I legitimately have no idea.
I'm all over the place. Yeah, no, you would never have guessed this one. My number 1 is High Tension or Hot Tension. The French ultra-violent movie. I fucking love that movie. I think it's fucking great. I think it's a great story, full of surprises, twists, and more gore than you know what to even do with. The dresser to the lady's head in the banister is an all-timer. And the villain is just straight up fucking terrifying.
I need to rewatch it. I've only watched it twice, both times a teenager. Both times violently fucking high. So I need to watch it.
Terrible movie to see high. It's crazy.
Yeah, so I need to watch it.
Also, Aha's Breakout.
Oh, I fucking forgot.
Yeah, that's what made him famous, and a great soundtrack too. The Muse Newborn song was sick, and then in the trailer it was the who the fuck is that? Sonic, what's that band's Sonic Youth's cover of oh my god, I'm blanking on the name.
Well, while we have
Don't you remember you told me you love me, baby?
While we have Alexandra Aja on the horn here.
Yep.
What do we think of the Hills Have Eyes remake? Do we love?
Yes.
It's so good, right?
It's the best. Him planting the flag in that mutant in the wheelchair's skull to save the baby is just fucking an all-time moment for me. Just landing that American flag right in that guy's skull.
It's bonkers that one of my favorite remakes is a Wes Craven remake.
Yeah, that is crazy.
I mean,
the
original is great though. Like the original is great.
Would you? Well, we want to do the boot and reboot, bring it back.
Oh yeah.
From
that's
the horse show. That would be a fucking good one. That would be
that is a good one.
Because that's a hard one. I think you'd have to sway me into the original.
That should be the episode, even if that's not my stance after I rewatch them.
I was just thinking about that. I was thinking maybe we should do boot or reboot, but maybe we also need a court procedural episode. Where
I literally was thinking about a court procedural series for us, like for a while. I swear to God, I keep meaning to text you about it, but I forget.
Yeah, we're gonna do a court procedural about,
and we'll dress Billy Maloney up as a judge.
Yes. Maybe Patreon votes on the fucking winner.
Oh, that could be fun.
That could be fun. That would be really fucking fun. The jury, they could be the jury for it. We could do it live on Patreon. Yeah.
Yeah, we should plan that.
Oh, fuck. That would be super fucking fun. Okay, done. I don't want to forget that. I need to use my Siri. Set a reminder for tomorrow at 9 a.m. to start looking at the court procedural.
Find a little white wig for Billy Baloney.
Oh, I was hoping. Yeah. Oh, like the old powdered wigs, like
Yes.
the magistrates.
Yes.
I wish my Siri talked. I use the Irish Siri. She's a delight. Anyway.
I think you know what my number one is.
I mean, it could go so many fucking ways. This is the problem with you. Freaky Tales?
No. Love it to death. Love it to fucking death. Not one of
is
the
cursed. Is cursed number one?
No, I thought about it. But it's
oh my god!
It is like
logged off.
It is like an earnest number one, but it is also. I mean, I feel like you should know. The second I say it, if you don't guess it, like you're gonna be like, yeah, obviously.
Yeah, I don't think I can guess it.
Barbarian.
Oh fuck! I would not have guessed that. All right.
Oh really?
Good for you.
I talk about Barbarian all the fucking time. Barbarian is, I believe, my top movie of the last 25, top horror movie of the last 25 years.
I think that's fair. I got nothing to say about that one.
It's fresh, it's funky, it switches it up like halfway through, you know, it's so good.
Yeah, for sure. Wow, look at you coming in hot with a nice little pick there at the end.
Yeah.
So that's our those are our top 10s for horror. Well, that's fun. So some other ones I had here that I'll just bring up just to kind of see what you say about them. So I said Dawn of the Dead remake. I mentioned that one. What We Do in the Shadows was in there for a comedy one. I thought that was awesome. Us and Get Out, obviously.
If you had to pick one, which one would you have picked?
Oh, man, I don't know. I really like Us. I might choose Us, honestly.
That's crazy.
Over Get Out. Yeah, I don't know. I really like Us. It Follows.
Okay.
Were you ever a fan of that one?
I kind of. It doesn't really do it for me.
You know what I think hurt It Follows was all the art horror movies that came after it.
Yeah. Can I be honest with you?
Yeah.
Well,
sure.
I believe this and I don't, but I'm going to say it anyway. And I'm sway back and forth.
Put it on.
Micah Monroe. I don't know that she's a good actor.
Listen. I am 100% on the same page as you. So.
Yeah. So Micah Monroe, I don't think she's a good actor. That being said, I love when she's in stuff. It's hard to explain.
And she's a babe.
Yeah, she is. She's on the bussy train.
Good for her. Yeah, no, I'm in the same boat with you as her. It's a weird thing where you're watching her and you're like, oh boy, because you're like, oh man, love it. Can't wait to see my girl in this movie. And then it starts and you're like, oh yeah, I forgot she acted.
She was actually really good. The only movie she's been in that I've seen that I think she was actually like perfect for was Villains.
Did I see that? I don't know if I've seen it.
It's her and Bill Skarsgård.
Oh.
Playing like
what about in Long Legs?
Micah Monroe as a detective. Are we being serious? Like, I'd rather have my deaf dog find the bad guy, you know?
Oh shit. Shaun of the Dead, The Conjuring.
I didn't put any James Wan on my list, but was like, I feel like I should because he's done so much for the genre in the last 25 years.
The Conjuring really should be on everyone's list. It's in the top 50. It has to be in the top 15 for everyone. It really does. I mean, the shit it did, that movie's fucking good. All the sequels are fucking great. Like,
Except
it's a fucking pop. Those aren't Conjuring movies. Those are spin-offs.
They're Conjuring universe. You said, oh, you meant sequels, not spin-offs. Okay, all right. I'm sorry.
I am like the biggest Conjuring defender. I don't even particularly love them. I think they're good. I really enjoy all of them. I'm just a defender because to me, they get so overlooked so quickly. And if you look at just the sequels, fucking bangers. And then they spun off all these fucking things, which whether they're good or not is whatever. The guy made fucking $1 billion off of this fucking Conjuring franchise.
Yeah.
And
What did you think of?
I don't think he would have gotten the spin-offs if he didn't develop these like villains that he spun off so fucking well. Like that's like the Nun and Annabelle were just like
James Wan
they were
doesn't
so
like.
visually stunning that people were like, we need a movie of that. Like that's fucking creepy as fuck.
James Wan like doesn't ever do podcasts, but I want him so bad. Like I wanted. He's not on the bussy train. Just like to talk to him.
He's on the pier, the admiration train.
Yeah. I wonder because I've corresponded with him once before.
Oh.
I wonder if I could get him on here. We should have him and James Wong on one episode
and make them fight.
Yeah.
Make them ask each other the questions. All right.
Oh wait. So before,
yes.
What did you like the Red Door or no?
That's Sinister, isn't it?
No.
Yes.
Or maybe
that's
the wrong
Insidious.
title.
That's Insidious.
What's the fifth Conjuring? The one that Patrick Wilson directed last year, 2 years ago. What was that one called?
Well, because they don't. Is it Last Rites? No, that's the new one. The Conjuring 3 was 2021. That's The Devil Made Me Do It. That's the last one, right?
No, Patrick Wilson directed one 2 years ago. Is the fourth one then? I get those two.
No, it was the third one. It was the third one. The Devil Made Me Do It. The fourth one is the newest one coming out. But Patrick Wilson, no, wait. Patrick Wilson did direct The Red Door, I think, now that you're saying that, because he was involved in that franchise also.
Oh, my brain is broken.
No, but Patrick Wilson got into...
He's the lead of like both of those.
Dude, I feel like, because he's in Insidious. He's the lead in Insidious. Yes, he directed that, The Red Door, for sure. 100%.
Dude, infuriating.
Was he also involved in the other one? What's the other one? They all came out at the same time. It's Insidious.
Oh.
And I just said it out loud. It's Insidious. It's...
Fuck. The one with the one in the attic?
Yeah, I don't know. Oh my God.
What is that?
I feel like he's in that too, though.
Dude, Patrick Wilson being in Insidious and Conjuring, Sinister, literally like broke my fucking brain. It still does, but it's like it makes those two worlds meld together in my mind. Like The Conjuring and Insidious are like one thing to me,
right? And so is Sinister for me. But Sinister was Ethan Hawke, and I remember when Sinister came out, and then it was like Insidious and The Conjuring. I remember I was like, we've got a war between Ethan Hawke and our fucking boy, whatever his name is. What is it? Patrick
Wilson.
Patrick Wilson. We got a war to see who the new king of horror is right now. Patrick won.
It was neither of them.
Who's in The Black Telephone? Is that Ethan Hawke in that?
Yeah, it's also just called The Black Phone.
Whatever. What did I call it?
Black Telephone is like so funny for some reason.
Hey, listen. You know what? Maybe we do have a war on our hands. Those guys are great.
Yeah, they are.
They're great.
Dude, we're going to get so derailed. We need to think of an episode to like do all of this, because I was going to ask like who's the new Vincent Price and like what we thought of that, but that would derail us for like an hour if we got into that.
Is anyone Vincent Price though? Because that dude was like, he wasn't just in them. Wasn't he like making them also?
I don't know.
I don't know either, honestly.
We should look at old
Vincent
Hollywood.
Price is such a little freak.
We'll talk about this after. We should, but I have some ideas.
Vincent Price is such a little old freak.
I think freak-wise, David Dalmatian is most akin.
Who's... Oh, is that how you say a guy's name?
No, that's just how I say it.
Oh, okay.
It's like
I was like,
Das Malchian.
Yeah. No, he is climbing the ranks. He's climbing the ranks.
Yeah. He's in everything.
He is in everything. It's crazy.
He's in Life of Chuck.
Good for him. He's
in
Peacemaker. It's great.
Pussy Train.
Let the Right One In,
Okay.
Zodiac,
Okay.
which again, I see that on top horror movie lists. I would probably argue it's not a horror movie, but
Yeah.
It, chapters 1 and 2.
Remake.
But sort of not
Agree
really.
it's better. I think it's better. And I don't care who has anything to say with me about that.
You are right. VHS, threw it in there. I think that kind of did something for indie movies at the time. I think it was fun.
VHS instead of Hell House, you're going to jail.
Okay. Shape of Water.
Okay, horror?
Yeah. Monster. Hostel, which I would only give the props to for kind of ringing in that fucking bizarre era of like, let's go fucking buck wild here and just show people getting their limbs cut off. I already said let the right
Pension start that? Really?
I would say it did, and that's why it took that spot on the list.
Yeah.
And because I love it, but
respect.
Train to Busan, but what is it? Train to
Pussy.
No, it's a real one.
Busan.
Okay, Train to Busan. I can't wait for somebody to tell us that we're both wrong on that.
I know.
All right, so now we have our top 10 overall. Okay, we're saving the main lists for the end.
Yes.
Okay. Tough list again. But a little more definitive for me because there's just so many more like, okay, this is top level, this is top level. This is top level. But still hard.
I had a hard time with this.
Are you ready to roll with it?
Yes.
Okay, my bottom 3. Oh, that did not update. Whoopsies. Okay. My bottom 3 were like a total toss-up.
Okay.
It was tough. And I know people are going to hate this, and I know you're going to hate this. But I'm just going to give them props. Avengers Endgame, number 10.
Okay.
Just like, what a fucking era. What a fucking movie. The movie fucking rocked. I don't care if you're a Marvel person or not. It just fucking hits. It's just great. Culminated that whole era of things. And made everyone insufferable Marvel fans. So good for them. So that's number 10 for me.
My number 10. And I have a spiel with this. My number 10 is Perks of Being a Wallflower.
Okay.
I almost didn't include this. And I'm not really sure why. I get weird about the movie. I get weird about Perks of Being a Wallflower. Because that book, I've read that book more than any other book in my life. Since 3rd grade was the first time I read it. I'm not being dramatic. I think I've probably read it over 100 times. Like, that book was the book I turned to whenever shit was bad. Like, I know that book inside and out. So when the movie came out and was like a cultural phenomenon, I felt very invaded because that was like my safe place. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Very invaded.
Yes.
But it was directed and written by Steven, who wrote the book. Like, he didn't let anyone else take it. He was like, if this is getting made into a movie, I am making it. And so I think that the movie reflects the book perfectly because it was written and directed by the guy who wrote the book. Great movie. That's my spiel.
All right. Perks of Being a Wallflower. On the board, baby.
On the board.
On the board. On the board, off the board. All right. My number 9. Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Okay.
It was an open one. I do have No Country for Old Men on my list. On my honorable mentions. I'd probably put that in there, but after just talking about it and knowing it was on some people's lists, I don't want to put it in anymore. So Sorry About It, Everything Everywhere All at Once. Love it. The Daniels nailed it. That movie, rewatchable factor through the roof. Raccacoonie, A+.
I would never watch that movie again. However, I don't hate it.
Is it because you're a bigot?
Maybe. I just...
You can't jokingly answer.
There's just too much going on for me. There's too... In the same way that Uncut Gems, I can't watch Uncut Gems. It's just like there's too fucking much.
No, Uncut Gems, like, ruined my fucking day. Like, I was just, like, so stressed out afterwards.
Yes.
Everything Everywhere All at Once. It is chaotic, but I do love it for that reason.
I saw it on Christmas Eve with my brother for the first time. And then when it won Oscar Best Picture, it got re-released in the theaters, and I did go see it in theaters. It's good, obviously. It swept the fucking Oscars. It's a great movie. I will never watch it again.
Okay.
But the Daniels, cutest, my favorite writing director duo. They are just darling.
They are.
I love them. I love them.
I like them also. They look cool as fuck. They look like a good hang.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And then you watch that movie and you're like, dude, I could for sure hang out with these fucking guys. Because that movie, if you put that in somebody else's hands, you know, like, you could very easily, that rode a fucking thin line of being pretentious and like unfunny.
Yes.
And it could have went that route. And instead they had a guy jump and fall with his asshole onto a trophy that is then sticking out of his ass the remainder of the movie. And I was just like, these guys fucking get comedy, baby.
You know what makes me so mad though? And I get it. I know that this is just how it works. JLC winning Best Supporting over the girl who played the daughter made me so fucking furious.
Were they both nominated?
Yes.
Oh, that's a fucking bummer. We talked about it on our Oscar episode, that whole, like, because with Demi Moore, right? Where you're like,
yeah,
a lot of people will be like, give it to her. She never won it. She's been in Hollywood forever. Like,
fuck
she
it.
deserves it.
That's not what it is.
I was on that boat with Demi. I wanted Demi to win it. And you know what? I think I'm with you. Knowing that, because that girl in that movie, like, acted her fucking ass off.
It's so good.
And Jamie Lee Curtis literally is just walking around with hot dog fingers the whole movie. And you're like caressing faces. And you're like, hey.
Is there, dude, JLC deserves an Oscar more for like Halloween Resurrection than she deserves it for Everything Everywhere. You know?
I understand your point there. Right. Right. Because she actually acted and did something.
Yeah. And it's just,
she's like 3 scenes.
And competing against, I wish I could remember her name. That like broke my heart.
Yeah. By the way, do you watch The Bear or no?
Not yet. I've worked in restaurants for 5 years. I don't think I could.
She plays Carmi's mom. Carmi.
Carmi's mommy?
She plays Carmi's mommy. She should win an award for that. And
okay, so let's get her one.
We got to get her one for this one. Tell her to shut the fuck up. No, she got her Academy already, but she's fucking crazy. It's her best acting like ever to date. So
I'm so excited for Freakier Friday. I could like spin around in this chair 20 times right now.
Wow. All right, what's your number 9? I give this movie 5 wowies. And then you do it in real time. And it takes you like three pushes to get all the way in a circle.
My number 9 is, this is the only one that I think is the fact that I love it one. It's spot here. My number 9 is The Butterfly Effect.
Bro, what? The fuck are you talking about? Dude, we have to get your mic on that stand. Can you please build that stand? It makes so much fucking noise. Anyway.
Yeah.
I know, but it's like when you hit the desk or something.
Okay.
Anyway, the butterfly effect. It's been 25 years. There are movies. Okay, the butterfly effect.
I said what I said.
Ashton Kutcher in the top 10 of 2025 of the century is fucking wild.
I said what I said.
It do what it did, or whatever the fuck I said. It did what I do. All right, weird one for number 7 for me.
No, we're at 8.
8. Weird one for number 8. I told you these bottom 3 were kind of like toss-ups. That you could have thrown a bunch of shit in there. Impact filmmaking wise, crazy. Box office wise, amazing. I skipped school to go see it. Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers.
Okay.
Fucking the most fun. 1,
I hate those fucking
boring.
movies.
1, a little too boring.
Fucking movies.
3, a little too much. 2 is right in the middle.
I have never understood the Lord of the Rings thing. I really haven't. I never will, I don't think.
You're just not a fantasy girly.
I'm really not, no.
No. Hey, listen, I ain't the biggest fantasy fella. That's a different club. I'm not part of that club. Found footage fantasy? We could talk to me, baby. But no, I'm not a fantasy fella either. But I do love the Lord of the Rings movies. I think those movies were crazy. Like Peter Jackson made like just these fucking epics that will go down in history.
I'm looking at my brother's list right now. At number 7 or at number 5, he had The Fellowship of the Ring. That's
the first one, and I don't understand why that would be. A lot of people love the first one. I don't know. It just doesn't.
Most boring fucking movie. Longest fucking night of my life. Watching the first one.
The first one is just like fucking Dildo Baggins being mean and like Frodo being like, dude, oh, it's Gandalf.
That bit in Clerks 2 where Randall's like, I'll show you what the Lord of the Rings movies are. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
That's what it is. That's literally what it is.
It's not wrong. It ain't wrong. All right. What do you have in 7 or 8?
8. Saturday Night.
Okay.
Stop. I think Saturday Night Dog swept me off my feet, took me away. I think it is so fucking good. And it's like about SNL, which is like one of the most culturally like impactful things to ever happen. It deserves a spot on my list.
All right. I'm fine with it. I think it's an all right movie. It's fine. It was fun. Fun, lots of cameos. What was the movie you thought was going to be on my top 10?
Royal Tenenbaums.
It is on here.
I had another one, but I can't remember what it is. I know it is.
I think you'll probably guess that one also when I say it.
Okay.
Number 7, Mad Max Fury Road, baby.
Don't need none of that Mad Max bullshit.
I fucking love that movie. Honestly, it should probably be number 1 for me if I'm really thinking about it. I fucking love Mad Max Fury Road. It's so chaotic and insane and psychotic and just awesome. Having a main character not speak.
On a lot of lists.
Oh, really?
I did. I saw it on a lot of lists.
That's surprising, but that movie is so fucking good. And George Miller was like 100 years old and was like, yeah, I'm going to go film this fucking epic in the desert right now. BRB. And to come back to a franchise that many years later, I forget how many years it was. It had to be like 20. To come back to a franchise like that and then put out a fucking Peter. Get the fuck out of here.
What was the Mad Max movie that came out last year?
The one about the girl. What's her name? I love that movie too.
You're a Mad Max boy?
Furiosa. Furiosa was the name of it.
Furioso.
Yeah, I am a Mad Max. I'm a Mad Max boy. I loved the originals as a kid. They were so fun.
Okay.
The Ayatollah of Rock and Rolla. No? All right. What do you got in 7?
Are we at 7?
Yeah.
Oppenheimer.
Okay.
Everything after this is where it gets a little more interesting. These were kind of just like my whatever. It gets real interesting.
Yeah,
after
yeah.
This, I think.
I agree with you. Now, Oppenheimer, I still haven't finished.
Really?
It's a little snoozy for me. A little too snoozy for me. And it just drives me nuts that these scientists are just laying pipe. The fucking train to bussy runs straight through Oppenheimer.
Oppenheimer is interesting for a million reasons, but I'm not like a Christopher Nolan fan person. Like I don't like cream in my jeans every time someone brings up a Christopher Nolan movie. But Oppenheimer, for me, it felt like a 15-minute long movie. Like when I saw it for real, that baby just flew for me.
Well, that's good.
Which I think is the mark of a really good movie. Well, yeah, but it's like when you have something as boring as that, you know, in theory, and you can make it feel like it's like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
You're on the list.
You're on the list, baby. All right. 7, 6. I've got some weird ones on here. After this, I think it becomes a little more normal. 6, Step Brothers.
Okay.
I think it's probably the best comedy in the 21st century. I don't think anything even remotely fucking touches it. Like, I know people love Superbad and like, what's the other one that was like, 40-Year-Old Virgin and shit. All those like Apatow movies. Dude, Step Brothers, the laughs per minute, the LPMs of Step Brothers is fucking outrageous.
Step Brothers, 40-Year-Old Virgin. What was the other one you said?
I forget already.
Whatever it was. Those were
Superbad.
Superbad. I want to say FX, but that doesn't really make sense. But I feel like they were on Channel 48, which is what FX was for me. All the fucking time. Especially 40-Year-Old Virgin was always running on cable.
I hate that movie.
Yeah, I do too.
I remember vividly the 40-Year-Old Virgin was over 2 hours long. And I remember at that moment, that was like the very specific moment in my life where I was like, this should not be happening.
Yeah.
Especially a comedy should not be 2 hours fucking long. There's no reason for it whatsoever.
Yeah. I think Zach and Miri Make a Porno should have gotten what 40-Year-Old Virgin got.
Okay, sure.
I don't know how to explain the connection in my head, but there is one.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. I mean, yeah, absurd humor. What do you have in 6?
Number 6, Baby Driver.
I absolutely love Baby Driver. One of my all-time favorite movies of all time.
Is it on this list?
No.
Okay.
But probably easily could have been. And really, I wish I could have taken one of those bottom 3 out for Baby Driver because I fucking love Baby Driver so much. I think it's fucking awesome.
B-A-B, wow, baby. Love it.
Zebra. Also, I know Kevin Spacey's canceled. I'm not gonna say Kevin Spacey's so fucking good in that movie.
I say shop, let's talk it all the fucking time. All the fucking time.
He is so fucking cool in that movie, and like the way he speaks and the speed he speaks, and it's not like Gilmore Girls where you're like, wow, you memorized a script very fast. Like, right. And you're just reciting lines. He's so fast and so quick, and it feels so real in it. And he's just like so quick to be like, he's the guy with the stick. Like just like no. Jamie Foxx will say something out of pocket, and he's just so fast, being like, he can drive, can he? Just let him wear his ear pods.
That's like,
he's my driver.
That's you about me in like professional settings.
It really is. It really is. It really is. Hey, baby, I got a job for you.
She can drive. She just has to have a puppet. Just let her have the puppet. No, that movie's great. And yeah, Kevin Spacey, whatever. The movie is not the same without him. It just isn't. You need Kevin Spacey in that role. Unfortunately,
actually, all the characters, all the actors in it, John Hamm, the guy that played Punisher, I forget that guy's name. Those guys are all awesome in it too. Also, I'm just thinking about when Kevin Spacey tells the origin story of Baby Driver, and is like that is me explaining somebody being like, "How do you know Lexi? How'd you hire Lexi?" And it's like, I found her boosting my. I'm gonna learn that entire monologue. Found her boosting my vehicle. Tracked her down. Now she's paying back her debts to me. But the kid can drive.
That's so funny.
All right, number 5. This was my Quentin Tarantino slot, number 5. I went Inglorious Basterds, but Kill Bill 1 is just so fucking good.
So Zach and I had this conversation because he had Inglorious Basterds as his Tarantino pick.
I think I know.
And it's like, it's so funny because on these lists, I'm either seeing Once Upon a Time in Hollywood or Inglorious Basterds. Very rarely am I seeing Kill Bill, which is surprising, but I feel like Kill Bill just feels like it was before 2000.
It does. And what I also think hurts Kill Bill is the two-parter thing, because it's really hard to pick one or the other. And it obviously was one movie, really, in reality, split into two. And I think that fucking hurts it. But the first one is just so fucking good. I fucking love it so much. Inglorious Basterds, though, to me was like more, I don't know, just like more grown up, like a more grown up version of it. And like the tension in it was fucking crazy. Like it was just a different feeling. Kill Bill is like a good time having movie. And then Inglorious Basterds is like a little bit heavier, you know, obviously. Yeah. It's not so much, not a fun period of time for the world.
Yeah, it's funny because like, not really, but like Django and Inglorious Basterds are kind of like the same movie with different fonts in a way. You know, like not actually, but like kind of.
Yeah.
It's I mean, let's take down the KKK or let's take down the Nazis. Like,
that was his rewrite history era, and I'm
love it.
Very
so fucking
fond of that. Love it. But see, in the rewrite history era, now if Once Upon a Time in Hollywood would definitely probably go above those two. I don't know, man. I like Inglorious Basterds. I think Once Upon a Time in Hollywood was like the perfect, and maybe he's just the guy that's supposed to make all three, and I don't know. But like to me, that like capped it all off, and I was like, this was it. You know what I mean? It was like, was Django first and then Inglorious Basterds, or was it flipped? I think it's flipped.
I think it's flipped.
Yeah. But it was like, it was just like Inglorious Basterds was amazing, but heavy. Django got a little more lighthearted and more towards the revenge side of it. And you were like, okay, I get it. But like, still, you know, still heavy concept. And then Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, he removed that, and then you're like, this is just fucking balls out fun. Like, not full revenge. It wasn't really revenge. It was just us seeing the fucking baddie get got.
Right. Fucking, how long is this episode? I don't know. But Hateful Eight, unappreciated.
Yes. I just watched that last night.
Did you?
Yeah.
Love the Hateful Eight.
Hateful Eight's so fucking good. Also, have you seen that?
Enough love.
Have you seen that clip of the woman? I forget the actress where Kurt Russell smashes the guitar in the cabin. So I saw a clip of it, and it's I don't know if it's true or not yet. You literally can't believe anything on the internet. But anyway, Kurt Russell smashes the fucking guitar, and the actress is like, ah, ah, and it has like this real visceral reaction, which in the movie you're like, wow, whatever, like it makes sense or whatever, because he like just smashed a guitar. But then I read that was a real like antique guitar that was worth like thousands of dollars, and Kurt Russell smashed it without asking anyone. And that was her real reaction. Because she was like, holy fuck. Like, that dude just destroyed that like $15,000 guitar.
That's how moms be acting when you wake them up in the middle of the night.
Asking them for money. Not that I've had that happen. Anyway, what's your 5?
5? The Fabelmans.
Okay.
Right. 2, Gabriel LaBelle's on my top 10.
It's an interesting choice.
I love him. He has nothing to do with them being on my list, but I really do love him.
Well, there you have it. Just the Gabriel girls. The Gabriel
girls.
Gabriel gals. Number 4, Lost in Translation.
Okay.
Love it so much.
Love it. My number 4 is Inglorious Basterds.
Wee. How many wooies do we get? 5 wooies? Number 3, Royal Tenenbaums. Royal Tenenbaums at number 3. I love the Royal Tenenbaums. It's so fucking fun. Love everything about it. Makes me cry. In my will, I have that if James, my son, does bury me and decides to have a headstone to include the quote, saved his family from a sinking, destroyed battleship.
We should probably talk about this off mic, but I really feel that you should update your will as though I am your daughter and James and I have ultimate say over stuff like that.
I'm maybe fine with it. I feel like you and James need to have a chat first. See if you guys are on the same page. Because otherwise, I feel like there will be some weird legal gray area where you're like, James, and you will be getting $17 after my cut.
Should we have you legally adopt me as a bit on the show?
Oh, that would be fun. That would be fun. Let's think about that and see how much that costs. Work it into our budget.
James gets a sister.
He'd love that.
I already am James's sister.
That's true. That's true. What do you have for 3?
3? King Kong.
With Jack Black.
Yes. That's my Peter Jackson pick.
The woman who sits in the hands of Kong will be a movie star for life.
That's me.
David Lynch.
That's me.
So David Lynch said to, what's her name? Naomi Watts. Is that who was in
I
that?
sit in the hands of Kong and I will be a movie star for life.
I love David Lynch. I wish I could have put him in my top 10, but I could not do it. Couldn't find one that fits in there for me. I love his movies, but they're just not that for me. Number 2. This is a weird one. Don't know if you've ever seen it. My cousin's husband showed this to me when I was like going to New York City and hanging out with them back in my youth, going to shows, and he would like put me on to like all these cool fucking like art movies and like graffiti things like Style Wars. And he showed me a movie called City of God that fucking blew my hair back. A Brazilian movie. So fucking good. Fucking awesome. I love it.
I've never heard of that.
Oh, it is such a good fucking movie. I don't even know if it won awards or what that situation with that movie is, but it's really one of my all-time favorites. Rocket is just one of the best. Yeah. Good movie. Good movie. What you got for 2?
3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri.
Okay. What do you like about it? Tell us about it. Hit us with it.
Martin McDowell, I think, is one of the best writers of our lifetime. Fully and genuinely. I think he is one of the best writers In Bruges, 7 Psychopaths, 3 Billboards, Banshees. Are we being fucking serious right now? This dude is just writing heater after heater. Like, nobody blends comedy and like horrific subject matter the way that he's the only person who can do it.
Yeah. Dude, I love a guy that can just fucking make 1, 2, 3, 4 movies in his like career, and he just fucking nails them all.
Have you seen 7 Psychopaths?
A million years ago.
Dude, 7 Psychopaths is so fucking good. I made Zach watch it, my brother, and I don't think I had already seen it before that. But watching it with someone when you have like the same sense of humor as each other and then the same sense of humor as the movie just like takes it to another level. Like, I don't think I've ever laughed as hard as I did that night, like watching that with Zach. That movie is so fucking good. But 3 Billboards is just...
None of his movies ever got nominated for Best Picture, which is interesting.
Banshees did.
No, it didn't.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Best Actor for Banshees, Best Actress for Billboards, Best Supporting for Billboards and Banshee, and Best Supporting for Banshee.
I totally thought Banshees got nominated for Best Picture.
I would have thought that too. Huh. Interesting.
Yeah, I think he doesn't have like a large catalog.
No, it did get nominated for Best Picture. You're right. I don't know why it didn't say that on that other page.
Stop John Hughesing me over and over again.
No, this one's legit. Like his Wikipedia doesn't show it.
Didn't In Bruges get nominated too? Now that I'm thinking about it.
Let me look. In Bruges was Best Original Screenplay.
Oh.
It's weird. He has like, if you go to his thing, it must just show like some of them, and then you click it, and then you can see all the larger ones, or the larger lists. So anyway, cool. He
has such a small like catalog of movies, but I think he's one of my favorite filmmakers. I just don't think of it because he only has like a fucking handful. You know what I mean? That it's weird to be like.
That's what I was saying. He started in 2008 with In Bruges, and then 7 Psychopaths, 3 Billboards, and The Banshee. That's it.
So fucking good. Every single one of them.
That's crazy.
He is. I'm saying this right now. He's Tarantino level.
Ooh, boy.
I legitimately think he is Tarantino level.
But see, with Tarantino, he has an element of like capturing everyone in like.
Right.
Like your mom would know Tarantino movies, whereas you say this guy's name.
Dude, my mom's such a fucking loser because Sam and I don't even know. I think she's seen like Pulp Fiction. I think she's seen Pulp Fiction. But when my brothers and I like talk about movies and shit, sometimes it's like, yeah, it's kind of like Tarantino-y, like whatever Tarantino-esque. I'm talking to her one night. I don't even know. Oh, she was talking about some fucking war movie. That's not good. That is literally, oh my God, what the fuck was it called? This is going to drive me crazy. She was trying to pitch some war movie to me from the early aughts or late aughts, and was like, yeah, it's like Tarantino-esque. And I was like, you are just like copying what we say. Like, you don't even know what the fuck that means. Like, you're a loser. Like, that was so ugly.
Oh, don't say that.
I got a bone to pick.
She got a bone to pick. All right. Number 1 for me, I Saw the Devil. Love it. Every interview we've done on the show, I've somehow crowbarred in I Saw the Devil because I love it so much. I think it's fucking brilliant. I think it's perfect. That's it.
My number 1 is Whiplash.
Well-deserved number 1 spot. Good for you for choosing that and not cursed. I appreciate that. Yeah, I remember that kind of that movie swept you away a little bit.
It did.
Yeah.
So good.
Some other ones I had on my that didn't make it list. Sinners, Django, No Country for Old Men, Dark Knight, Spirited Away. I love Spirited Away.
Spirited Away has been on a lot of lists.
Has it?
Yeah,
because he Mitsuzaka or whatever the fuck his name is. He's just, people just are like, he's the best, which he is, but like, it's okay that you don't like him or know him or care for him. But
could not fucking tell you a single thing about him or his name again if you ask me to right now.
He's actually awesome, and you should watch the documentary about him because he's so fucking. You want to talk about like a Lexi spirit animal? Like, he refused to use computers for animation forever, up until his last movie like 2 or 3 years ago, where he was like, fine, I guess we can use computer animation. Dude, he wears a little smock and just draws it all by himself. He just fucking, he's an artist, but he's drawing everything by hand. And he wears a little smock, and he lives in this like tiny little house in Japan, and just fucking, he loves art. He's like, this is what I do. And he's like, and I just draw it this fucking way. Don't come in here and try and tell me to make things out of a computer, because I am fucking doing it.
I love him. What's his name?
Yeah. Mitsuzaka. I don't know how to pronounce it. Let me pull it up. When I see it, I might be able to tell you. It's Miyazaki.
When I was looking for some inspiration for these lists and making sure I didn't miss anything, I was looking up like best picture nominees throughout the last 25 years. I was blown away to find that District 9 had been nominated for best picture.
That's fucking crazy. And I don't mind District 9, but that's fucking
most
nuts.
Disgusting fucking movie to ever exist. Hey, I hate that movie.
Prawn bussy.
It's so fucking vile that it's like I get skeeved out even like hearing the title of the movie. It's just like, that movie's fucking gross. Nominating that for best picture is so fucking psychotic.
It is, but also I know I just made a bussy joke. I think I might take it back, because I think you informed me that is there a rape scene in that?
Yeah, a prawn gets raped.
Yeah, so I'm going to take back the bussy comment because of that. I don't remember that in the movie at all. But Lexi had recently mentioned that to me, and I said bussy, and now I'm like, you know what? No bussy jokes with District 9.
That movie is so fucking gross. And my ex had a poster of it in our bedroom, and I fucking hated it. And I bought like an original Blair Witch 2 one sheet, which is the ugliest poster of all time. And I was like, District 9 is getting fucking replaced. And he was like, that's the ugliest poster I've ever seen in my life. And I was like, that's the ugliest movie I've ever seen in my fucking life. Like, I am sick of looking at that poster.
Also, that poster kind of sucks.
Yeah, it does.
The one with the spaceship?
So icky. Yeah.
Yeah.
That movie is so icky.
I also had John Wick on my list. Best in Show. Great fucking movie.
Seen that one a lot.
Best in Show?
Yeah.
Deservingly so. That movie is fucking, the laughs per minute are crazy in that one too. Fucking nuts. And like the ad-libbed portion of it, and the director plays a character in it that's so fucking funny. Oh my god, I love it. He does the voice of his own dog, and it's a basset hound, so it's just like, it's the fucking best.
Should we remake Best in Show with our dogs?
Yeah, it wouldn't work. And then the other one that I thought about, because I love it so much, Unbreakable.
Okay.
Love that movie.
I thought about putting Prisoners on my list.
What's Prisoners?
Jake Gyllenhaal?
Oh my god, I still haven't seen that, but I've heard that's an amazing movie. Yeah.
It's really good. It's really good.
I want to see it.
It's fun.
I actually downloaded it. All right. What's your number one?
It was Whiplash.
Oh yeah, Whiplash. I forgot. All right. We should probably end this episode, but we did not do the New York Times thing.
Rattle them off really fast.
Should we do? Okay. All right.
The number one, I think, will surprise you. It shocked me.
You saw it?
Yeah.
All right. Should I go top 20 or top 10?
Up to you.
I'm going to do 20.
Okay.
And then maybe we do a bonus where we talk about the reader's choice and the celebrity panel. We can just shoot that off. All right. Number 20, Wolf of Wall Street. All right. Number 19, Zodiac. There you go. Getting some love there. 18, Y Tu Mama Tambien. This looks like a horny little flick. 17, Brokeback Mountain, as you mentioned. 16, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. I don't think I've ever seen that, so still. Oh, 15, City of God. Holy shit.
Oh, that didn't even register.
That's fucking sick. The first time watching, you felt the heat, you felt that sweat on your back, you felt the pressure, you felt the streets. There are a few films that drop you right into the middle of an environment with such precision. Hell yeah, brother, sister, I don't know.
Have they ever seen The Santa Claus?
Number 14, Inglorious Basterds, getting 14.
Wee.
Voted for by Mel Brooks. 13, Children of Men. I don't know if I've seen that.
Seen that one on a lot of lists.
I remember when it came out. I don't know anything about it. 12, Zone of Interest.
Fucking bizarre.
I've never seen it.
Dude, oh my God. That fucking movie, don't even get me started. I got a bone to pick.
I got a bone to pick. Zone of Interest. Number 11, Mad Max Fury Road. Oh, hell yeah, brother. I'm on the right side of history. Number 10, The Social Network.
Seeing a lot of that on lists.
Hey, I haven't seen it, nor do I fucking need to.
So literally.
No, thank you. What are we talking about? The story of Facebook? Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
What the fuck are we talking about? Number 9, Spirited Away. There you go. Number 8, Get Out. That's pretty high. Pretty high for a horror film, making its way up there. Good for them. Number 7, Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
That one stuck out to me. I talked to Zach about that. I was like, this is nuts.
I know people that had Tumblrs loved that movie.
We loved it. We loved it. However, top 10, come on.
That's crazy. Top 20
crazy
is even
fuck.
Crazy. Yeah, no, that's
crazy as fuck.
That actually upsets me a little bit. Number 6, No Country for Old Men. Fair. Number 5, Moonlight. That's good. I like Moonlight. 4, In the Mood for Love?
Never heard of it.
2001. Where is this from? It might be Chinese. I don't know. I think it's Chinese. It takes place in Hong Kong. Interesting. Okay. Never heard of it. Number 3, There Will Be Blood. Any thoughts on that?
No.
I have none. That's kind of a bummer. Number 2, Mulholland Drive. Now, love David Lynch, as I mentioned. Love Mulholland Drive. That seems like an artistic choice.
I'm in the same boat. That seems like a he died recently and everyone wants to honor him choice.
I agree. Dude, you're talking about the last 25 years. Look at all the movies on this fucking list. Like, this is fucking crazy. Like, this doesn't, it just doesn't go here.
Yes.
Oh my God. Number 1 is Parasite.
Uh-huh. So let me just real fast, because I know this is running long. Zach's list, my brother's list, in no particular order, he said, Oppenheimer, Inglorious Basterds, Everything Everywhere, Zone of Interest, which I was like, the fuck are we doing? There Will Be Blood, Fellowship of the Rings, Blade Runner 2049, No Country for Old Men, Old Boy, and Parasite. And I was like, Parasite. And he was like, it's gonna fucking sweep. Like, mark my words. Like, it's gonna fucking sweep. And I was on the phone with him when I scrolled to that number 1 spot. And I was like, there's no fucking way.
Dude, I think all of his movies are at least in the top 30 that he had, because I think I
And
saw those other ones on there too.
this is kind of what I'm seeing across the board, Zach, because I can out you. Seems a little derivative of a top 100 list.
And the fact that he said, watch, it's going to sweep, that's a groupthink thing then.
Yes, 100%.
Like, even if that's in your brain, like, everyone's going to say it's number one. Why does that
Why are you
fucking
thinking
matter?
about that? Where's the passion? Where's the love?
Where's the love for movies like Step Brothers?
I think Step Brothers is on the list, though.
Is it?
Yeah, we can look at it after. But I do think it is. There were a couple oddball ones on like the 100 list.
No, it's not on the main list, but it might be on the reader list.
Oh.
But anyway, let's wrap this one up because this is an hour long already. So, thanks everyone. Patreon.com/IHateHorror. We got new stickers pack coming out very soon. They just shipped them. They will be in my hands very soon. And then they're going out to all of our Patreon members. We got, what's our 2 stickers? We got Toby Hooper directed Jaws and a real Spook Fest. A real Spook Fest sticker. That's pretty fun, like the MPAA rating thing. So check that out over at patreon.com. Dropped a new bonus episode with my friend Susie. That's a hoot. And this bonus episode will be up after this. We got lots of big ideas too coming down the pipe. We got some exciting stuff. So that's it. Follow Lexi at Cult of Craven. Follow us at I Hate Horror Show.
I hate horror.
At I Hate Horror.
I want to change it to the horror show, but some like little 9-year-old girl who hasn't posted in 10 years already has that handle.
Yes, I know. That's the same. Our Twitter was at I Hate Horror Show because there was an I Hate Horror. I was so fucking
relinquish control. Your account's been inactive for 10 years. Bye.
Get the Zuck on the phone. You know what? I want the social media. What the fuck's the name of the movie? I want a social network. That's actually number 1 for me. So Zuck, if you could get me that Instagram handle, that would be fucking great. Did you see they're doing a sequel to it?
No.
Yeah.
The social network KKK.
Hello. It's just about moms not being able to use it. Well, getting locked out of her account. I just gave them my password. I love it because they always tell you, anyone that's gotten their Facebook hacked, they're always like, I didn't tell anyone anything. Hey, they don't just guess. Anyway, that's it. Thank you all so much. Thank you all for your support. All the Patreon members, thank you guys. You guys are the best. So appreciate you. We'll have some more stuff coming in a live show, live watch along thing coming up soon. So all right, that's it. And for Lexi, this is Sean. Stay Hollyweird, baby.